Hi and good morning to my SV University and Cek Muhammad Fuad, my SV Industry and Cek Jeffrey Chong, and all panels. My name is Hilda Victor. So today I will present my proposal PSM1, which is my title Safety and Health Performance of Workers at Spiral Pipe Manufacturing. So in this year, I will in my internship in 1 year at Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, at my company Petropipe Sabah. So we go through to my chapter 1, which is introduction. Okay, background of study. Why I choose this study? Because I have read some of research and those website that they have been released the statistic every year, and what I have found that some of the company and some of the employer is not reported their accidents and accidents that occur in the plant. So I guess that the statistic that have been released by Dosh is not valid, because of there are some of the company is not responsibility to report it any accidents that occur in the plant. This is because they want to maintain the key performance indicators KPI, that they didn't want any LTI that occur and any LTI records in their company, because they want to protect their company names, their company performance, and employer will be lost to pay the LTI to the workers. So the number 2 is employee welfare not well taken care. This proves that accidents occur throughout the year. And the number 3 is ergonomic work system. As we know that almost the manufacturing sector is do their works with manual handling, which is, for example, is pulling, pushing, lifting. So this kind of uh, this kind of activities is the repetitive movement every day they are doing. So this can cause musculoskeletal disease. So next, number 4 is social well-being. When social well-being is not quite good in the workplace, this can cause employee skills will be lost and organizational performance will be suffer. And number 5 is unhealthy working environment and workplace. What I have found from the researchers, from the articles, that worker performance improved when he was integrated into a healthy working environment and workplace. So when the unhealthy working and environment and workplace is not good and worse, this also can drop employee productivity and performance. So next we go to the statement of problem. Why I choose this study? Because what I can see from my rough eyes, that I can see from the company, I see the employees' attitude. Some of them they have poor disciplines, no spirit to the works, and late for works. And second statement of problems is hazard factors. All the hazard factors uh, have been registered in the aspect register in the company, but there are some of the safety and health hazards are not fully identified. So this study I will more in depth to investigate the safety and health that have been overlooked. So the number 3 is worker absence. Yeah. Why the performance of workers is influenced because of the safety and health hazards. Some of the employers are injuries during their doing their works in the workplace, and some of the employees also they have a problem health. Okay, next, research objective. The objective of this study to identify safety and health hazard influence worker performance, to mitigate and reduce safety and health performance by using risk control methods, to measure effectively of control measure plan on health hazards by monitoring the number of medical certificates. So next, the research questions. This research question will help me to fully complete my study. So what's the question number one is work environment affect performance of workers? How safety and health affect performance of workers at the workplace? What are the ways to make a situation safer? Does employee performance depend on the type of work they handle? And next we go to the significance of study. The important things that to find out after I do the study is to demonstrate the safety and health performance of workers. Good performance will create a harmonious culture in an organization, and to control measures that need to be implemented to control the performance of these employees. So the limitation and scope of the study. This study will be conducted at Petropipe Sabah, which is my internship place. Okay, and the number two is respondent come from different backgrounds and come with different reasons. Number three is safety and health hazards that influence of the workers' performance. Next, the research methodology. In research methodology, I will use two type of data, which is my primary data is observation and questionnaire, and the number two is the previous article, journal, reports that I will look for help my research of study. And the quantitative methods is to collect data, and the questionnaire I will use type linker type scales. So this is my methodology. First of all, I will identification the problem statement, and I will find the objective of the research and scope the limitations, and I will collect the data collection, which is primary data by observation and questionnaire, and the secondary data research paper, document, report, article, and journals, or website, internet website. And I will the data will be processing and analysis, and lastly finding conclusion and recommendation and writing up of the chapter for final submission. So we go through to the chapter 2, literature review. Okay, first the literature review that I will add on to my literature review from the previous researcher is definition of safety and health performance. Okay, this is the examples that I found at the article. The phrase safety participation refers to action that do not directly contribute to an individual personal safety, but do contribute to the development of a safe environment. So according to the OSH, performance can be defined as a measure of the level effectiveness of those business activities aimed and that prevention of injury and disease to person in the workplace. Okay, so this is the hazard definitions. Okay, this is have 5 hazard that I will conclude. I will conclude in 5 this. Some hazard definition I will add on the chemical hazards, physical hazards, ergonomic hazards. So this psychosocial hazard. So this 5 is previous researchers that I have been found what hazard definition is. So I will give examples. Is physical hazards are those that arise from the interaction of energy and matter as well as their interrelationships. As we know, physical hazard is such as like slip strips, noise, heat, and others. So we go through to the occupational accidents. Occupational accidents is one of the threats of worker health that has been exacerbated by technology innovations and has resulted in monetary losses for human communities. This is research according to the Amir Barkodari 2019. So next is contributing factors of workplace accidents. What that has contribute factors that occur these accidents at the workplace? First of all, of occupational accidents, sickness absence, and the temperature or humidity. Maybe this can be defined as biological hazards, drinking and drug abuse. As a result of their disobedience of the regulations, the attitude alter, resulting in increase in workplace accidents, according to Nur Shifa Atirasaidi 2019. So the lastly is I will add on to the hazard identification method. So I will add on the hierarchy, job hazard analysis, chemical hazard risk analysis, noise risk assessment, questionnaire, and the company accidents report. So we go through to the chapter 3, which is my methodology. Okay. This methodology, I will use the data collection. Type of the questionnaire is Likert type scales, and this questionnaire they have two parts, which is part A and part B. Part A is about the demographic respondent. It's all about their background, their 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 sex, and more on their background. So part B is 15 questions. I will construct 15 questions about this study regarding to my objective. Okay, the research design, I will use the methods of quantitative methods. The sample of populations, the sample is the employee Peter Pipe Sabah, all the staff, and at the different sections, and the different work tasks that they handle. And I will investigating the safety and health performance of workers. The effectiveness of the control measure will be monitored according to the MC, the total MC. So the statistical analysis is I will do the convenience sampling, because this sampling is open to all respondents. So next I will use the Likert scale, and I will use the Google form to distribute my questionnaire to them, because Google form is the common that they always apply when company need to give any complaint. So this Google form will be make them easy to do the questionnaire. So the SPSS, I will use the SPSS to statistic analysis, to do the average, percentage, frequency, to assess satisfaction levels, to know the safety and health performance among workers. So next in chapter 4, this will be my expected outcome from the study. Okay, what the expected outcome? Hazard in the safety and health workers in the factory or in the plant can be identified from various aspects and affect employee performance. Safety and health hazard of worker will be assessed according to the different sections, and risk control methods that I will do is hierarchy, JHA, CHRA, and NRA. The number of total of medical certificates and accident reports occur. So this part A and part B is I have been present just now, so it will be the same. So just now I have set the demographic respondent more to their background, which is in age, residence, location, work area, marital status, and sex. So the chapter 5 is conclusion. So in the conclusion, the study of safety and health performance of worker in the manufacture of spiral pipes can be identified through questionnaire that will distribute to all the employees at the plant. As well, the number of absence of medical certificate will be monitored to determine the effectiveness, the control measure that that will be implemented in the plan. So this study will be discussed and elaborated further in depth in PSM2, which is the next SEM, where a complete study along with the effectiveness of study project in a spiral pipe manufacturing plant. So this is my Gantt chart along I doing this PSM1, which is I have done this PSM1, which is 13 weeks. So that's all for me. Thank you for your time, and thank you.